cross legged or anything feels good, we'll take a moment here to close down your eyes. To just begin to land yourself onto your mat and into your space. Taking a big inhale through the nose. Exhale, sigh out. And then from here, just choosing a pattern for your breath. Inhaling through the nose, and whether you exhale through the nose or slight whisper out through the mouth, make sure you can maintain it throughout this movement today. Knowing that in today's class, we'll focus mainly on our deep core transfers. Perfect if you would like to work a little bit more deep in the core. Maybe you are postnatal or have lower back pain, whatever it may be, your reasoning. Maybe you just want to practice it and give it a go. Just be here. Give every movement 100%. Let's take one more big inhale here. Take a full breath in. Exhale, release. Gently blink the eyes open. Let's come to our backs. Let's stretch our, let me just move this massive clip. Let's stretch our legs long. Allow the feet to roll wherever feels comfortable. Release our arms by your sides. Okay. First, setting this up, let's gently roll our shoulders back into the ground. For a lot of us, we will slightly roll our front of our shoulders inwards, that whole posture slumping down, or, So see if you can gently open up across the chest a little bit more. And as you do that, grow a little bit longer, pull the crown of the head towards the one side of the mat, and then your legs to the front. Making a triangle or a diamond shape with your index finger and your thumb, place it on top of your pubic bone. Okay, so this is all about body awareness as well. We're creating that awareness within ourselves. So placing the diamond shape on top of our pubic bone, take a moment here to notice where your pubic bone is positioned. Is it slightly tilted forwards towards the mat, towards the inner thighs? Or is it rolling backwards towards the head? Okay, no right or wrong answer, just find where your pelvis is naturally positioned. We're going to try and find that neutrality, that neutral pelvis, that pubic bone. So see, you can just slightly bring the pubic bone towards the ceiling. Yeah, so it faces directly upwards. Kind of gives a rough guide. So you'll notice that there's a slight gap underneath your lower back, which is what we would want to focus a little bit more into the deep core. Now, bear in mind that all of these cues are generic. This is a great opportunity for you to hire a personal trainer, personal yoga teacher, barre instructor, whatever, to really get deep into the instructions, the adjustments, the cues for you personally. But for here, it's generic, so just be mindful of the instructions. Don't go too crazy. So you're going to take a deep inhale, come back into your normal, natural tilt or position of your pelvis. And then as you exhale, let's just release. So we're going to slowly build on. Take a deep inhale, you're in that natural position. Slightly inflame your belly and the ribs. And then as you exhale, neutralize the pubic bone, so towards the ceiling, and begin to draw the belly button in, your lower belly in towards the spine, and then send it down. Let's do a few more rounds just like that. So nothing really should be moving too much, just subtle changes. Take a deep inhale, come back into your natural position. Imagine that your midsection is like a balloon. And then as you exhale, belly button, lower belly draws in, and then down, neutralize the pubic bone. Let's do a few more in your own time, making sure that you don't rush. Remembering to open up across the shoulders a little bit more. Make this your last one and we'll add on. Take a deep inhale, come back into your natural position. Slight inflamed midsection. And then as you exhale, we'll add in the last 3 ribs in together, in towards the spine, and then send it down. So a lot of things happening already, all internal. Subtle changes. So take a deep inhale, inflame, natural position, and then as you exhale, engage. Neutral pubic bone, the belly button, the last 3 ribs. Find a little bit more length along your lower belly. A few more just like that. So we're gently adding your diaphragmic breathing here. And why this is really good, especially for pre and postnatal, is that it really engages into your transverse, that corset muscle. And a lot of us don't really know how to engage into it properly. So hopefully this will help you a little bit more. And you'll feel that with each engagement, you'll notice that the glutes will switch on a little bit. Let's do one more round just like that. And then engage. Come back into that natural position, inflate. And then as you exhale, so everything engages, you neutralize your pubic bone, and then 4 corners of the pelvic floor goes in together and then send it up. It meets in the middle. Imagine that, yeah? Again, a lot of things are happening, so take your time. 4 corners of the pubic bone, so you've got the front, the back, and the 2 sides. And I always tell people to imagine that your pubic bone is a napkin and you're drawing it up from the middle. Yeah. Make this your last round because we've got to move on. And then release. Come back into neutrality. Slight engagement. Release the arms by your side, and you can do that as many times as you like. And bring your knees above the hips. Flex into the feet. I like to flex into the feet. Just helps me engage into my lower belly a little bit more. And then we're going to heel tap. And extend your right leg as long as you can. Keep a micro bend in your right knee. And then lift it up. I want you to do it nice and slow. And we switch it out to your left. Yeah. So if you're already on the other side, you're going way too fast. Slow it down. I want you to have control. I want you to feel it and embrace whatever feeling that you have in your core. Switching on the hip flexor. And then going with your breath. Yeah. And a really important thing to remember is that there should be no doming in our belly. Yeah, you don't have to be postnatal to have that doming. So make sure everything is connected as you lower your leg. Let's speed it up. Now we'll move a little bit faster. We go right, left, left. Nice and gentle. Go right, left, right. And maybe at this point you like to begin to extend your leg, sweep it up to the ceiling for a leg drop. Yeah. Remembering that each day, each movement, each workout is super different. So take it how you are right now. Last one, we'll glue the legs together. And again, let's start with the knees bent. And then we'll extend, kick the legs out, and then tuck it in. Do your best not to try and place your hands underneath your lower back because I want your core to feel it. Yeah, you place the hands wherever it feels comfortable. And then if it's too much on your lower back, you can just keep the legs higher. Yeah, if you're looking for a little bit more, maybe you can extend, sweep to the ceiling, and then lower both legs at a time. Core is switched on here. And I like to place my hands on top of my belly just to remind me to keep my core connected because even I can forget to do that. Nice. Last one, hold, scoop, find your breath, hold here for 4, 3, 2, 1. Hug it in. Roll onto one side. Let's come into your tabletop, hands and knees. And then we'll find our core activation in our tabletop. You might find that it's a little bit harder because of the gravity, but just do your best. You can always take it seated. So find your natural position of your hips, your pelvis, your pubic bone. And then as you exhale this time, the pubic bone will be slightly facing forwards, yeah? And everything else applies with the belly, the ribs. So you'll notice on the inhale, I've let that go in my midsection, my natural arch comes back. And then as I exhale, that engagement comes on. And again, it's subtle, subtle movements. And this is so underrated. Keep doing it. Keep, every single day. Do 10. If you've only got time for 1 minute, just do it. Your body will thank you for it. Your pelvic floor will thank you for it. Your deep core, your back, and everything else in your body that could hurt or ache in time to come. Because remember, everything is connected. Let's do one more just like that as you engage. Find as much length as you can in your lower belly, pulling the crown of the head forwards. You can tuck the toes if you need a little bit of help with stability today, or you can untuck it. Just extend and float your right leg back, flex into your right foot. Hip points are on the same plane. Now you can stay here, maybe tent onto the left fingertips. You can stay here, maybe reach your left arm forwards. Find as much length as you can. Take that lower back bend out, engage. Take a full breath in, nice long neck. And as you exhale, elbow to knee, nice and slow. Hold. Inhale, reach it long. And then as you exhale around. Inhale long, take it slow. Don't rush, I'm watching. Exhale round. Inhale long. Exhale round. Inhale long. Exhale round. Let's reset to hands to knees. Take it to the other side. Left leg is long, hips remain on the same plane. Think about really rolling your left little toe towards the ground and the gaze is out in front of you. Maybe tent onto the right fingertips, maybe reach your right arm forwards. Take a full breath in, and then as you exhale, engage and round it in. Inhale long. Exhale in. So if we were to do this to the beat of the music, I would probably do this for the count of 4 in and then 4 out. That's how slow I would like you to do it. Reach it long one last time as you round it in, and then reset to hands to knees. Tuck the toes under, nice neutral spine, and again, that engagement, neutrality in the pubic bone, belly and the ribs draws in, down, lengthen. And then all we're going to do is keeping the neck long, we just lift your knee off the ground. It's not big, it's not like all the way up here. I just want it micro, 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 micro. Keep pressing the ground away from you. Squeeze the 2 forearms together, get a little bit of chest work in there. Find your breath as you hold here for 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's tap the knees down and then lift. Tap, lift, tap, lift, tap, lift. We're not piking the hips up here. Nothing is changing apart from you lowering and lifting. Tap, lift, tap, lift. Let go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep hovering, hold, engage, keep breathing, hold here for 4, 3, 2, 1, release. Shake out the wrist if that feels good. Come back into your tabletop and then we'll just come through your cat-cow. Dip the belly, pull the chest through, and then round it in, chin towards the chest. Yeah, let's do a few more in your own time. Knowing that this stretch concludes our beginner-friendly, postnatal, maybe pregnant-friendly bar workout. Make this your last one, and then come and take a seat. Close down the eyes, placing both hands on top of the belly. Take a moment here to release, let go of all the effort in your belly, in your pelvic floor, in your pubic bone. Softening the shoulders. Take a moment here to show yourself gratitude for giving yourself time to move, for dedicating this time to getting your body to feel and be stronger. Take a full breath in through the nose. We feel it all the way to the top. Take a big breath out, release it, empty it out. Thank you so much for joining me. I will see you in the next video.